I think that the key is being a genuinely good human that wants to do right by others. So if you take that practice and put it in any part of your business, you're going to do well.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Talk2Rami show. This is Rami, your host. Today I'm sitting here with my dear friend Travis. He's visiting me from Colorado. He is a true serial entrepreneur, worked for Guesty as a marketing manager. Am I right?
That's correct.
That's good. And we are here. We're going to talk about his achievements, how he's doing the business, how he's growing it, how he's connecting with people. And the most important thing I know about Travis is his mindset. Unbeatable. I want to talk about that, Travis. Thanks for visiting, man.
Hey, Rami, thank you for having me. It's an honor to be here. I know we've been trying to make it to this table for a while. So.
And you came all the way from Colorado, man. I love it. Thank you so much. And it's very interesting that how we met.
Definitely a good story.
It's a great story. In my show said everyone has a story, and I got a story for you guys. You're listening or watching this. I can tell you here that Travis had a big event here in Austin, Texas. It was last year, right?
Last year, yep.
It was last year for STR Growth Summit, short-term leasing. And we were the one, actually, we provide the video production as a Black Ops agency, which is my company.
You did a wonderful job, too.
Oh, thank you so much. And you tell the story, how things happen. And then the reason that we're going to tell this story is this: collaboration.
Collaboration.
Really, it was not because you hired us to do that. It was totally because of collaboration and helping one another, because we had some situation that we had to step in and you had to ask us something and we had to come up like solution right now. I need solution right now. And we did that. Tell me what happened.
Well, I mean, just to start off, we got recommended your service and you came right in. You came with an awesome deal, totally fair. And you guys, even your quote was above and beyond what we had expected from our photographer, videographers in this scene. So we already had a company booked. We already had them ready to go. We were going to use them. But then once we met you and obviously discovered your personality and how your business works, we decided to go that way. And, from start to finish, it was an amazing collaboration. The conference is called the STR Growth Summit. So my entire life is based towards short-term rentals, helping people grow in the short-term rental industry. And I also own in Colorado my own short-term rental management company. So everything short-term rental. So overall, that's what our event was aimed towards. And you guys were proper photographers that really came in and went above and beyond for everybody. You guys, to the point where we had to move the stage. We were moving stages, moving equipment last minute. You guys had the best, videographers and photographers following us around, capturing the moment and really making sure once this event was over that we walked away knowing like, hey, this guy is the man. This is who we need to come to every time, because that footage was incredible. Oh, and I truly thank you for that and going above and beyond. We got to add the photo booth. So
that was a great move. That was a great move because it was hot, I remember, and you were trying to figure out how we can make the event like cooler as far as the space. And they said, okay, these people, they paid a lot of money and we're going to make it up to them. And, we said together that let's do something for them. And we created a, photo booth and some like a short, pitch, like a video things, and they were happy with it.
For sure. People loved it.
That was a good touch, man. Thank you.
Well, with me, I focus on actionable items. If you're going to come and pay to be at one of our events, we want to make sure you walk away and you say, wow, I really got what I paid for there. I have these new ideas. I have these plans that I can implement right away. People weren't there talking the mile high discussions where you can't even obtain those, goals or reach those goals because you're not there yet. People were down to earth and getting things that they could take action on right away. One of those things being headshots, professional headshots that they could use on their social media accounts, their, resumes, whatever they're doing. I think we really helped them out with that, and that's definitely going to be a part of our future events.
Well, it's very interesting. Now that was last year, we went through that, event, and we finished and we're done with it. But you and I, we built a great relationship
Definitely.
during the past last year to now, and you are here. And I want to tell the audience that the business is just business. What is going to last is that friendship that you create through that business with other people like you. Like, we have done work with each other, and we still I want to be in Colorado for November, I think. But how you base your business based on the connection you make, and most importantly, the mindset that you have around people, because you are a very people person, and you have a great influence out there. You have a big network, you have a great name and reputation. How did you build that? Because it's important for people out there to know that it's doable.
100%. I think that the key is being a genuinely good human that wants to do right by others. So if you take that practice and put it in any part of your business, you're going to do well. If you do for others, you will receive that good karma back, right? So any situation we go in, and you practice this all the time. You go in there with a genuine attitude. You want to help people. It's not your goal to take and profit. It's your goal to really go out there and help people and make them happy with your product and make them happy with what you're offering, right? So that is huge. And I've really focused my entire business on the people aspect. We build relationships, genuine relationships, and take care of the people that take care of us. Throughout my business, I found that if you actually go into these situations and help people really be successful without your own selfishness in mind, or I want to get to this point, and you're truly in situations to help benefit others, your karma levels and what comes back to you is just going to skyrocket.
Because the short-term leasing is all around people. You deal with the people. They want to have a good time, or even like an Airbnb, they want to have a good time, and you got to create that for them. It's all based on your communication.
Exactly.
And it's important for you to create an environment that give them that comfort and and trust. How you do that? How you build trust with your clients?
Well, what you just said, communication is key with any business. If you have proper communications with your clients, you tell them if there's issues that they're going to find, or you just make sure that they are fully aware of what to expect when they come. That really helps right off the bat. Then in the actual stay, if you find that you run across an issue, it's about getting up and doing something. So you have to get there. You got to take care of it right away. That is key with anything. Of course, you cannot make everybody in the world happy, but our main job is to just make sure that the hospitality portion is on point. So they show up, they have everything they need, from coffee to towels, hot tubs clean. Their experience is top notch. And the best way to do that is, work on your systems. Make sure your systems are right and 100%. So you do have people checking on the cleaners and the maintenance men and your hot tub guys. So when your guests do show up, you're not dealing with those issues in the first place. And then after that, maintaining that great communication throughout the process. That's huge for me. Now, me personally, I am moving out of that actual operation side with my company. I've actually handed over to my business partner. We've rebranded the company, and it's called Oasis Luxury Vacations now. So we've really taken a step back, and we're focusing on higher end properties in the mountains of Colorado and experiences behind those properties. So for example, we just opened up one. It's in Indian Hills, which is right near Morrison, which is the home of course, the Red Rocks Amphitheater.
Oh, yeah. I've been there.
Famous.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. I'm actually going to be there this Friday. We're going to a show with my kids and some friends of mine kids as well. So it's a really good home thing to have. And it has been voted the best outdoor venue in the United States. So it's huge. So the Airbnb we just opened, the short-term rental we opened, actually offers free shuttle service to and from. So if you come with your buddies, you want to go have a great time, not worried about getting intoxicated and then driving and dealing with all that fun, we'll pick you up. Yeah. Wow. So those little things go a long way with your business. And we really want to push towards that more luxury experience,
which is more communication, more pay attention to details.
Oh, yeah.
More pampering the clients.
Yeah, more
It all comes with
services
it.
offered, going deeper when people are on their way. We want to offer, grocery pickup so they don't have to go to the grocery store when they arrive. Everything that they want is there and ready for them, to offering services like in-house
Basically,
personal
people, they
chef.
can request, okay, when I get there, I want these things be on my fridge.
Exactly. So they would
Really?
go through a program like in Colorado, we've got King Supers or Kroger, whatever you guys call it down here. And they just go online, order it, then we'll pick it up and have it in the fridge waiting for you.
Wow.
So it's a really nice feature. So you don't have to worry about that. You just go directly
You
to
have
the
a
vacation.
total relaxing vacation.
Oh, yeah. Just show up, throw your bags down, start cooking some hot dogs on the barbecue and get in the hot tub, right?
Oh my God. But going back to your business, as I know you, you really have a tough mindset. You don't give up, dude. Why is that? Why? You're very persistent, and how did you create that tough mindset?
Yeah. When I was younger, I was very money driven. So
Really?
I had kids young. My first kid I had before I was 20 years old. I now have 3 and I'm 32. So that ship has sailed. I'm done having children. But it really drove me to be my best. And one of my main goals as a young father was I don't want my wife working. I want my wife staying at home, taking care of our babies. And she was able to do that for 10 years. So it was more money driven. But over time, I have found that money does not build happiness. Money does not make you happy. Is it a vice that helps you get to happiness? Is it one of the factors that can help you with happiness? Absolutely. But what is the main thing towards happiness? It's your mindset and your contentness with the life that you live. As long as you're happy, no matter where you are, whether you're Elon Musk and you have every possibility at the world, or you're somebody down in, say, like Jamaica, making not a lot of money every single day, but you have your family and you have a little piece of land growing some fruit and vegetables. That's where I think people get lost. I think that you can find happiness in any situation in life. Money definitely helps, but I think that overall, it's all about your mindset.
And how did you shift your perspective? Because you said you liked money, and what happened in one part of your life that you said, "Oh, my eyes is open now. It's not all about the money."
Yeah.
Now I get what happened. What was that? What was
That's
the
a great
trigger?
question.
What was the trigger?
I think that everything in life is in perspective. So people in other countries that don't have a lot, their perspective is different than ours. So once I started making that money and we had everything that we wanted, the cars, I had a boat, I have the nice house. Yeah, I realized then that this stuff is great. It's awesome, but this isn't making me happy. What makes me happy? My kids, the things in my life, pushing towards the future of my, entire, all the work that I'm putting into the future of my children. And making sure that my family's okay. Now, me and my wife, ex-wife now, got married when we were really young, had our first kid when we were 19 years old. And we, instead of growing together, we grew apart. And that was another identifier. Money couldn't buy happiness when you grow up and you grow into different people. So it's like, what can make you happy? It's all on top of your shoulders right now.
Basically, most of the problems and challenges comes from how you're going to perceive the role of money in your life.
With a lot of people. And I think that in our country, we don't have that choice a lot of the time to be able to say, I'm going to step back and not make this the main focus of what I'm doing. And I'm going to focus on my happiness, things that make me happy, as well as driving my career forward. So money becomes a tool, right? Once you start making money and you have the mansion and you have these things, money is a tool to do more than what you're doing now. And it's not the tool to make you happy. Going and buying a Ferrari today will make you happy for the day, but that's not going to be happiness in a month, right? It's a tool to help drive happiness in your life. So you build a quality of life around your children. You let your children have the proper opportunities and really get forward in life. And then you get to take them and have them experience things that a lot of people don't, right? So it is an amazing tool to do so. But if you don't have your mindset right to appreciate everything you're doing on the day-to-day, none of that matters. How many millionaires have you ever met that are absolutely miserable with their lives? Divorced multiple times, kids don't talk to them, Money doesn't buy it all.
Celebrities, actresses that you see in Hollywood, you see like, recently a lot of news out there, and they all have the money. They have the boats, they got the yachts, they got expensive houses, jewelry, everything else, but they're not happy. Actually, they go to therapy, a lot of them.
Yeah.
And that's amazing that how things works. But you have faced so many things during your entrepreneurship journey. What was the hardest one?
The hardest reset for me in my entire life in general and change of, direction was the divorce that I had. It was over a year ago now, and that really changed where I was going with my entire trajectory. One, I had more freedom. So I was able to go and do more, meet more people like you, get out of the state and do a lot more business building. But that was, for my life, the biggest change of trajectory I've ever had, because you're going one way for 14 years of your life, and then that all abruptly changes, right? So luckily for me, I really leaned into my work and building up my business and making that work. And the business is doing great. I actually have partnered with a good friend of mine who's a 50% owner in my business, and he actually takes care of all of the administrative roles. He takes care of the properties, make sure the maintenance, cleaning, everything is done for me, so I can step back now and take this high-level position with Guesty.
The divorce, let me tell you, I got divorced, I know what you've been through. I had a kid. How difficult was that? I know for the kids it's very hard, but the reason I'm asking, we talk off the camera, and I said it's so important to be civilized.
Yeah.
Just for sake of the kids. And a lot of people out there here, they're listening or watching, they do not understand that the kids are kids. It's not their fault.
Yeah.
And when people, they get into it, they're going to get divorced. Okay, past is past, done is done, whatever happened, but let's be civilized for the kids.
Yes.
Because these kids, they're going to go back to society, and you don't want to send them like that.
You don't want to cause them more damage, right? You're already getting a divorce.
How did you make that happen?
So with me and my ex, it is pretty much strictly business. We are co-parents in the sense that we take care of all of our children's stuff together. They live in Evergreen with their mom. They live in Evergreen with me, which is a beautiful mountain town. And they still have all of those benefits that they had before. So me and her keep our relationship strictly business, strictly about the children. And that is currently working for us. I don't really want to talk to her about anything more. So it's like, talk about the kids and don't bring our own personal stuff into it, because it's easy to do. You hear things about, what's going on in your ex's life and stuff like that. And it's easy to find yourself in a position where you want to say things that you shouldn't be saying to your kids in these situations. That's just the reality. So really being able to pull back and just keeping that stuff to yourself, not saying don't talk about it, go to your friends and talk about how much you don't like her and all this stuff there. Take it somewhere else. You're allowed to express those feelings. It's just about where you're going to relay that information and what damage it's going to cause to the people that you're giving it to. A friend can be here for you. A friend can listen, and then they can walk away from that conversation. Your child can be there. Your child can listen, but you're, number one, putting them in a position that they shouldn't be in. And number two, you're causing damage that's not, that you shouldn't be putting on your kids. It's not worth it. They're sponges. So anything that you do, they're just sucking it up. So it's a hard one. And that's been hard.
It's very hard.
When you're like in your career and you go through a hard divorce and the finances are involved and you're going through all this stuff, a lot of anger can come up, right?
Oh, yeah.
And resentment towards your ex. And so that's a really difficult thing. But having the wherewithal to just say, this isn't their problem. They didn't do this. This isn't their fault. We've already thrown damage on them by getting a divorce, right? So they're already having to deal with that and having two homes and new people come into their life as far as like, me getting in relationships and my ex. So just taking it easy on the little ones is the best way to go.
What is the future for Travis? Where are you going?
So,
because I know you have a new position with Guesty, which is phenomenal company.
Yes.
And you're helping so many people. You basically, your talent is just bring people together,
exactly,
and make the things happen.
Yeah, I just want to keep making connections as we move forward. Just keep making genuine connections. the real lifeblood that I find is in connections. I'm just like you, who we meet, what we can bring to the table for others, and what we can do for the people around us. I mean, that's really what it's about in the first place. And you know that because you're a leader, you run this company, you have people that count on you. And I've been in that same position, always having people that count on me.
And then we can't do anything without our people. That's what a lot of leaders, they think they can do everything by themselves, and it's impossible, man. I can't do anything without my team. I am nobody without my team. I always say it publicly to everybody that, hey, I'm just a guy. I know so much, but I'm not perfect, and I cannot do anything without my team.
It's true.
We are the family.
Your team, your network, like they say, your network is your net worth.
Yes, absolutely. Your connection is making those genuine connections are so important, and it's not for everyone because not everybody made to do that. Like you said, you have a partner that likes to run the operation and everything is fantastic.
Yeah, and he does a better job than me.
And then you are the face of the things. And of course, I am here too. I do all the like a facing and a networking and everything. We have an operation, but entrepreneurship life sometimes is going to be hard. It's going to be tough. It's not all sunshine and rainbows.
Yes.
Do you have any advice for the entrepreneurs out there that they're going to say, hey, Travis, I want to be an entrepreneur. What do you think?
Yeah, a tree planted 3 years ago is better than a tree planted today, right?
Amen.
Because if you planted that tree 3 years ago, it would be bearing fruit right now. So the main advice that I would have is to not wait. Tomorrow, you'll be thanking yourself for the things you do today. The discipline you have today, your future self will be thanking you for. So get out there now. Don't hesitate. Make that connection. Make that call. If you're in a job where you got to make cold calls, call the people. Do the things. Stop procrastinating and get to work. Because tomorrow's waiting. Are you going to thank yourself for that?
And a lot of people, they're not taking that first step or not making the connection because I think, correct me if I'm wrong, they are afraid of the judgment.
Yeah.
Or they're afraid of no. Okay, so what? I want to ask. I want to ask Travis. The worst case scenario said, no, I'm not interested. You know it. What's going to happen? You were going to be in the first place you were yesterday.
That is one of the biggest limiting factors on a human being. When
Fear of rejection.
Fear of rejection. Fear of the answer no. How do you get past that? How
you get past that? I'm sure you had people that says, oh no, Travis, I'm fine.
Absolutely. I'm a salesman. So I've never been good at the answer no. So I really not, because that's what I've done for my entire life. But I'm not afraid of being told no. If I come up to you and I want to sell you my services and you say no, I'm not afraid to hear that, but I'm not going to walk away from it knowing that I haven't done everything I can to educate you about whatever services that I'm trying to sell you, right? So it's about being okay with hearing no and understanding that you're going to. But overall, if you go and do something 20 times and you're successful 5 times of that 20 times, that's still 25%. And you're going to find a lot more success in trying than never trying at all and never being rejected. It comes down the same with like going out and dating, right?
Yeah.
You're never going to go get that chick that you want to, that you see at the bar or the restaurant.
If you don't ask.
If you don't go ask. If you don't take the chance of being told no, getting rejected, you're never going to find your next chick, or you're never going to get that hot chick you want to be with.
Yep.
You're never going to get it. You got to get up. You have to take the chance and understand that no's just build on your strength. And it makes it easier to take future no's. Because that's what life is, right?
Yep. You're amazing. You just nailed it, brother. And then if people, they want to get a hold of you, they have question for Travis, they're going to ask you, can you, Travis, mentor me? How they can find you.
Absolutely. Well, let me hop into this. We didn't really go into the Guesty thing.
Oh, yeah, Guesty. You're right.
Just started with Guesty. I'm about a month old with them. I'm at a position in my life where I only sell what I love. And I use Guesty for my own.
A great SaaS company.
Yeah, it's an amazing company, leaders of the industry, and I joined them myself. So I'm not selling a product that I wouldn't use myself, right? So I come in with a genuine desire to help people either getting into the industry, small property managers, to these large corporations, getting their management companies on track and really building the business that they want to see, a business that they can work on instead of in.
Basically, what you're telling me, Guesty is a platform that will give them the power to work on their business rather than in the business, because you provide the process and the system to make their life easier. Am I right?
Amazing automations, things that can save you an entire work week. You know, I mean,
you can cut down your labor force.
Oh my gosh, yes. And with our coupling with all these other companies that we work with, being an industry leader, we have the highest, we have the most OTA, so online travel agencies that we work with, and the most features that we've added to our platform. So you literally come in every aspect of your business, from your, you know, your messaging, your cleaning, all your maintenance stuff, all the way down to your accounting. So if you're sending out owner statements and stuff like that, we take care of it all from in. Any replies that we have to our guests, we can actually set those replies through, it's called Reply AI, and it's a Guesty feature that we have. So we actually have AI working for you as well, to make it so if they ask a general question, what's the Wi-Fi? Can we have a dog? Is there a great restaurant you recommend? Automatically responds to them. So your response rates are up. So across the board, we're bringing businesses into one platform to run everything seamlessly. So it's an amazing product.
Wow. I heard that. And they were in business for a long time.
Yeah, they've been in business. I believe it started in 2013. It was a different name. They're actually Israeli based. So they've come a long way. I mean, it's an international company. We're growing massively in North America now. And, you know, going down to Mexico, a lot of stuff in Canada, but my main focus is just all of North America here at this point.
If people have questions, how they can reach you?
Here's the thing. If you are coming to Colorado and you're looking at investing, you want to get your family a cabin to go to during the summer, or you want to have an investment property that you can also use to go do some skiing, we are the people to call. It's called Oasis Luxury Vacations. You guys can look up oasisluxuryvacations.com. We also have Oasis Luxury Instagram, so you can look that up. But if you're interested in Guesty and really, you know, moving forward your short-term rental management company, the greatest way to reach me is travis.bott, BOTT, at Guesty.com. And I'll reply right away. I'm here. I really want to bring the best of the best into the Guesty program, and also, you know, keep helping people in Colorado, because that's been my passion for a long time.
Yeah, beautiful estate and great weather. I know you don't like Austin summer.
Man, look at me. I'm hot inside.
I know.
I'm not used to the humidity. I am a Colorado man. Dry as could be.
I know. But, you know, I'm so happy you came down here, man. You're in the show. I love it. We talk about this for a long time. And I'm visit you in Colorado in November, I think.
Yep. In October.
Yes,
the STR Success
Summit. Success.
7th and the 8th in Golden, Colorado. Colorado. And we're running it back with Rami and the gang.
Oh, yeah. My God. But I want you to ask you something. I want you to finish this sentence for me. Travis is
a people driver. I am a connection maker. That's what I like to be known as. I am here to help you connect and drive these connections forward. You know, life's about people.
Amen.
So
Amen.
Travis is a people connector.
Amen, brother. Thank you so much.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
Thank you.